options. Vibration function on.
Oh, was I just muted? I don't know. Sorry. I'm still recovering. Yesterday I think I got like 1 hour of sleep in like 36 hours or something like that. Um that's what happened. But I did sleep last night, but I guess I'm still recovering a little bit. I don't know. I gotta get back into it.
Change sound effects.
Anyway, let me turn this up a bit. I feel like this game's kind of quiet.
Accept changes. Mini games.
Actually, just a number of bad things happened yesterday. It was a bit of a completely fucked up day.
New game.
But I'm not dead,
Load
so
game.
I'm here today to
New
stream the
game.
Barbie game. So let's do it.
It's
Ooh,
great
it's
to
just
get away
starting.
from the city. I've been looking forward to this all year.
Fresh air. I can't wait to see those beautiful mountains again. Me too. There's nothing like a weekend of horseback riding.
Look out, nature. Here we come. Silver Valley Stables. This is it.
Welcome back, girls.
Hi, Mrs. Hepburn.
I'm so glad you're here. You made it just before the rain.
Rain, but it's such a beautiful day.
It's the horses. They always know when a storm's brewing.
Well, you guys are nice and dry. But what about the horses in the corral, Mrs. Hepburn?
Don't worry, Barbie. Horses don't mind a little rain. Let me show you to your rooms. It's going to be a long day tomorrow.
Don't worry about them. Yeah, the horses are gonna bolt, dude. Gotta get the horses back.
Good morning, Mrs. Hepburn. The horses were right. There was a storm. It was blowing all night.
I know, Barbie. And that's not all. The corral's empty. The wind must have blown open the gate.
The horses could be anywhere. I know, Mrs. Hepburn. We can help you find them. Teresa, Christy, you start searching.
I've
right
never
at
heard
school,
of
and I'll
them.
take the
Teresa
trails.
and Christy,
That's a
are
great
they...
idea, Barbie. Sure thing.
I don't think so.
Mrs.
I think they
Hepburn,
might only
maybe you
exist
should
for
stay
Barbie
here
Horse
in case anyone
Adventures.
calls or one of the horses comes wandering back. I'll go and saddle up.
Oh, Barbie, how can I ever thank you?
No
Were they in the
problem.
movie?
If you want to change your outfit, look.
Press A to enter the dressing room.
Use the directional pad or left thumbstick to choose an item of clothing.
Okay, so there's a number of locked hats. I think we're going no
Press
hat,
the A button to choose a different top.
ugly camo.
Press the A button to choose a different jacket.
One of those like horse jackets for horse people.
Press the A button to choose some different pants. Press the A button to choose some
Yeah, I
different
don't know.
boots.
These options are boring. We're just gonna go default. We're just gonna leave it on default.
Barbie, why don't you head to the stables and pick out a horse? The stables are located in the courtyard.
can't move.
The dressing room.
Hello? Oh, press A to end. I couldn't, so I had to go into that
You can
screen.
choose a different horse to ride on the trails in here.
I actually had to go into that screen, and now I have to go into this. This is like the tutorial. Okay, wait, so Sparkle has not been rescued. Starlight has not been rescued. Lightning has not been rescued. Flash has not been rescued. Glitter Girl not rescued. Oh my god, dude. There's like 100 horses. There were like 3 horses that ran away in that cutscene, and now there's actually like this many. Alright, so my options are Blossom. That's it. We can dress the horse, though.
Let's make our horse look extra special.
Well, we can just make it into a different horse. Like, we can just change the color of the horse. This is just a different horse now. Stick with that.
The That's a great choice. That's a cool-looking horse.
That's a cool looking horse. Give the horse this like weird ass mohawk. Looking ridiculous. Yeah, I think we'll have to go with this weird red one for the saddle. I think this is the
That's
best.
a great choice.
Go with that. No ribbon on the horse. Maybe we have to win the ribbon in like a contest. Then
What
we
a
can put the
pretty
ribbon on the horse.
You can choose a different horse to ride on the trails in here.
Let's see. There is no horse
Well
corn.
done. Sometimes you will need to explore areas on foot, so you'll need to get off your horse. To do this, press the Y button again, and you will climb down.
I think the closest, I'm just like looking. Oh, that. Well, there you go. I guess we'll go with this then. I was about to say I think that the closest thing we've got is this car, because a horse is kind of like a car.
Well done. Sometimes you will need to explore
But,
areas on
I guess we
foot,
have
So
this.
you'll need to get off your horse. To do this, press the Y
Transform
button again, and you will climb
horizontal.
down.
Looking great. Looking great.
Great job. Great job. Now press the Y button to mount your horse and start riding the trails. That's great. You're ready to leave the stables. Good work, Barbie. Why don't you look for the entrance to the first forest trail? I
There's
think
coins back
this
there.
is the first place you should look for the missing horses.
There's a lot. This is like I guess this is like the hub world. There's a lot of these closed doors. Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Yeah, just in case anyone didn't notice at the end of the title, requests are
When
open.
it starts to go
So.
down, it means our horse needs some attention. She may be hungry or thirsty, or just want to be cleaned or patted. To rescue a foal, get off the horse and walk up to it. When we're close to the foal, press the B button to pet the foal and gain its trust. Let's lead the foal to the nearest safe point where we can tie it up. Follow the arrow to get to the closest safe
Am I
point.
just like kidnapping this wild horse? I mean, the horse probably escaped. It's probably our horse.
Christy, Barbie here. I've located a foal and got her to a safe point. Can you send someone to pick her up? Look, a key has appeared.
The horse is free. You can just take it, apparently. No, there's no run button. This is as good as it gets.
Let's go.
Okay, you can go fast when you're on the horse.
Great, we opened the gate. Let's head on down the trail.
I don't know. I think this is like pretty much the best it's gonna get. I guess that is maybe slightly better. But Barbie's always gonna be behind the horse, so it's never gonna look perfect.
Picking up silver coins earns us new outfits back at the stable dressing room. Let's go. What a pretty river.
Yeah.
Look, there's a foal in that field. Yeah. Press the A button to open the gate.
Yeah, Barbie doesn't have a sprint button. She just kind of leisurely... She looks like she's running, but... like she's not.
This foal is so cute. A foal is a baby horse.
Like she's doing a run animation, but just moving really slowly.
Hi, Teresa. It's Barbie. There's
When
a
do we
foal
fight
waiting
the
to be
horse
picked up
god?
at
I don't
Save
think
Point.
it's gonna happen. I think we're in for a very low stakes adventure with this one. I think that once we rescue the last horse, the game will just end. Mrs. What'd she say her name was? Hepburn. Mrs. Hepburn will just be like, "Thank you for finding my horses, girls. You're welcome back anytime," and then it'll just roll the credits. So, it would be great if there was at least like a dramatic ending, like the best I can really hope for, I think.
Chest.
I think the best we can hope
look
for
inside a
is
chest,
at the
you
final
need to
horse
stand
there will
in
have
front
to
of
be
it
like a
and press the A
daring
button
rescue
to
in the
open.
rain.
I wonder what's inside.
Like maybe the
Look,
horse will
a
be
clothing bonus.
on like a
This
patch of
unlocks an outfit
ground
at the stables.
that's like surrounded by rushing water in a storm, and we'll have to somehow save the horse from getting washed away. But that's the most I'm hoping for out of the ending, really.
Look, there's a porcupine.
They said these coins just get like I don't
We
care.
should stay
They
out
said
of
these
its way.
horses, the coins just unlock new outfits, and like I don't care. So I think I'm just gonna not pick up all of the coins. I'll get some. That would be good. Final horse is on like a
To get
rock in the
running
middle of
start
a
to jump
lava
over this
flow.
broken bridge. Press the X button to make the horse run. That's great.
You know,
Jump
there's
over
like
the
a
broken bridge.
there's like a volcano nearby to this, and it's the volcano starts erupting
Now
for
that
the
we've
last
learned how to
stage.
jump over things,
Maybe.
we'll be able to explore the rest of this
That's a
trail.
bit of a stretch. I don't think it's gonna
This forest
happen,
is
but it would be
so
good if it
beautiful.
did.
The friendship meter is full.
So far, no businessman wants to take over the stables. I think that would be, if they do introduce that as a plot element, that would be, you know, that makes sense.
Great, we now have an apple. Press the Y button to get off the horse.
Are we gonna throw an
Press the A
apple at
button
that
to feed the
skunk? Oh, no, okay, we're just gonna
Press the A
drop.
button before the skunk squirts us. Great, we fed the skunk.
Okay. I was like, are we gonna chuck an apple at it to like make him die? No.
Great job. We've got the key.
That's what I was
Now we can
thinking.
Unlock the gate and continue onwards. Remember, as long as you've collected some apples, you'll be able to feed some animals by pressing the A button to drop the apple when an animal's nearby.
That would be the kind of plot they would go for, right? Where it's like a, you know, Mr. Sullivan wants to, he's gonna buy the stable. Don't worry, I won't let that happen. Thank you, Barbie. And then we have to like win the horse competition at the end to save the stable somehow.
We'll lose trust from the friendship meter.
Okay, so that's the friendship meter up top. Nah, they said that the coins were just for, they said the coins were just for buying cosmetics. Getting new outfits, so I think I don't care about the coins.
Don't be afraid.
How do we, okay, you just lead him down here.
Christy, I found another foal on the trail.
I do wonder, there's, like we just saw on speedrun.com, this game has an any percent no foals, and an any percent foals category. And the foals category is like over an hour longer. Do I really have to get these foals? The first one gave me a key when I got him, but I might not necessarily have to get all these foals. I can just skip them. Good one, gamers. Man, that horse barely made that jump.
We need to feed the skunk an apple so it'll ignore us. We have an apple already, so we can feed the skunk with that.
Alright, we gotta feed this
press
fucking
the A
apple.
button when we're close to
Here
the
you
skunk
go.
to feed it an apple. Good job, we fed the skunk. Now we can lead the nervous foal to the safe point.
But like, do I have to? Can I just go? Cause like that foal.
When we pass through the clock, we can start a special race. Pick up all the clocks you see before time runs out, and you can win a prize.
I'd like to win a prize. I've probably screwed it up.
We
No,
beat the
that's a
clock
very
challenge
easy
and won a
prize.
new ribbon. Giddy up. This leads up into the mountains. Giddy up! Look up on that high cliff! There's one of the missing foals!
Yeah, like, I'm not sure that I care.
Maybe we can climb up that ladder to rescue it.
Yeah, maybe.
What a beautiful waterfall.
I do kind of like the look of the
Our
level.
horse doesn't like to cross narrow paths. Good. Now grab the reins by pressing the X button. That's it. Let's continue on the path and our horse will
Force
follow
the
us.
horse to travel on the narrow path. Drag him across by the
Let's
rope.
Let go of the reins. Giddy up! Our horse is getting really dirty. We'd better wash her off. We can wash our horse at the stables.
Our horse is getting dirty?
Look, it's the first of the missing horses. We need to get close to try and lasso it. When we're close enough to the horse we are trying to lasso, a meter will come up on the right of the screen. When it fills to the top and flashes, press the A button to use the lasso and rescue the horse. Stay close. A few seconds longer. Yeah! Let's try to catch the horse. We need to be close to the horse to use the
Damn it.
lasso.
Oh my god, last second.
Press the A button to throw the lasso.
Got him.
Great job! We've rescued one of the horses. Hi, Teresa. I've just rescued a horse. Can you come pick it up and take it back to the riding school?
I am just super down. I am just super down to play Metal Slug 3. So have I unlocked the next stable then? Or the next trail, yes. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 off to the side there, trails. And it also looks like a lot of the foals can be skipped.
Wow, what a beautiful field. There must be a way into the forest from here. The timer has started. Let's find all the other clocks in the area. We beat the clock challenge and won a new ribbon.
It's not bad look at, well, I mean, It's kind of bad looking. Like, this is an Xbox game, but I like the color palette a lot. It's very, this, like, autumn color palette.
Really dirty. We'd better
Legit
wash
looks
her
pretty
off.
good.
We can wash our horse at the stables or in some lakes and rivers. The path splits here. Which way should we go? Yeah! Some low logs. We'd better duck. You're getting dusty, girl. We'd better clean you up.
I don't think it's that big of a deal if the horse gets dirty, right? Like, Barbie's been complaining about it for a couple minutes now.
Giddy up!
I don't think it matters.
Looks like there's a foal up on that platform. I wonder if we can get up there.
Oh, there's the key. Well, not sure what I'm sticking around here for. I got the key. I have a bad feeling that this game may or may not have any gameplay, unfortunately. Like, if we're gonna be skipping most of the foals, because you can just skip them, then at that point, I'm not super sure what the point of the game is. But, like, it's not like I really want to get the foals. Like, you have to get off the horse, and Barbie's just really slow.
I think we can swing across there. Let's keep moving forward to drop off these bars. Don't be afraid.
Oh, was I supposed to actually... I figured I had to... Okay, no. Yeah, we're good. Hopefully it's not like... I don't know. I could see foals being like SM64 stars. Maybe we just got enough foals to unlock this trail. But if you ignore all of the foals, then, you know, Mrs. Hepburn will be like, "I'm sorry, Barbie. You haven't collected enough foals to move on to the next trail yet." You know, like that sort of thing. Come back when you've rescued more foals.
Giddy up!
Come back when you were little, horser.
Up next time.
God damn it.
Giddy up!
The coins are optional. The coins are definitely optional. They just unlock, like, outfits that I don't care really about, so... It just sort of seems like you can ignore everything. My horse trust meter is going down. I forget how I got that to go up in the first place. I might have pet the horse or something. Might just have to do that.
That's a good horse. You're a good girl.
No, I think the horse doesn't like being dirty. Might legit have to clean the horse. I'm afraid of the horse meter going too low.
Uh-oh, some skunks. We'd better stay away from them.
Oh no, I got blasted by the skunk. Dude, my horse is gonna hate me at the end of this. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm concerned about, Americus. Like, The fact that it's called any percent with foals and any percent no foals is like, why is that still like what? I'm definitely a little concerned that we're gonna get to the end and then it's just like, it's gonna do a thing where we're gonna get to the last, like we're gonna be able to finish the last level, but then it's not gonna roll credits unless we've gotten all the foals. That's what's gonna happen probably. Mrs. Hepburn is gonna be like, "You did it, Barbie. You brought back all the horses, but where are the foals?" And then Barbie will say, "Looks like I still have a few foals to find." And then you'll just be kicked back out into the gameplay. And then once you get the last foal back, there will be a cutscene where it's like, you know, you get the proper ending.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta feed him the carrot.
Wow, look at this old building. We should explore inside.
We found some, like, ruins. Huh.
There you go, girl. Let's walk the foal to a safe point.
I mean, I guess I can just check. I feel like if there's a question of what the ending requires for this game, I should probably actually just check the times on the leaderboard to see what if getting all of the foals triggers like an ending. That just doesn't happen otherwise. We can just check this.
Christy, I found another foal on the trail.
Let's see. Any percent no foals. Yeah, it looks like any percent no foals, they get the last horse and then just stop the timer. Any percent collect foals. Also appears to have no ending though. What? Hang on, does it not matter? Is there no ending either way? It just kicks you back into the gameplay. It just... Yeah. Truly, all of the categories are arbitrary. It just doesn't end. That's weird. Yeah, if someone... I hate to force this work onto my viewers, but if any of you guys want to look into this in a little bit deeper, because I'm trying to play the game. Yeah, it seems like if you get all of the foals, then Mrs. Hepburn says something to you at the end, but then that's it. She just like has an extra sentence she says to you where she's like, "You've got all of the foals. Thank you, Barbie." And that's it. It doesn't then like cause an ending to play or anything like that. And if that's the case, then, you know, in my opinion, the foals are optional. There's no ending either way.
Better watch out for those rolling logs.
Oh shit, okay. when you 100%, you got all coins, all gift, all foals, game complete. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, gamers are gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Game complete. Oh. Horse friend.
Hey, Teresa. How's the search going?
Hi, Barbie. I just found another horse. I think we're going to find them all. How about a quick race before we look for the rest?
Okay, I'm sure we're gonna find them all soon.
The first to finish 3 laps wins.
3, 2, 1, go! Giddy up!
I mean, I am gonna get all of the horses back. I'm definitely doing that. I love to rescue the horses. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I 100% the game just to get a text box that says game complete on it? Yes. Yes. No. No. Well, the long play, I don't know if you're looking at the same video that I found, ID. There is a video that's 4 hours long, but I think it doesn't beat the game.
Beat me, Teresa.
It's like in emulator.
I better take the horse back to the stables now.
The emulator is constantly slowing down, and I think they don't beat the game in that video.
See you back at the stables.
Hang on. Oh, this. Wait, well, wait. Yeah. I think. This might not be the video that I saw. Or it might be. You saw the pop-up at the end of that? Wait. Why would I then return? Why would I return to the stables? I haven't gotten the horse back yet. We're not done here. Unless we are done here. Was that the end of this trail? I got distracted at the end there. Did we just... I think we just got the horse back. I think that must have been it. This does sort of appear to be a dead end, so... I think we must be good. Well, those are the foals. That's different. That's what that's saying.
Giddy up!
Yes, the trail 3 is unlocked, so we got it. We only care about the big
Follow the trail to the
horses.
forest. I bet there's some missing horses there.
I bet there's some missing
a foal up on
horses
that
there.
platform. I wonder how we can get to it.
I like lead the horse. I can't even get under that. The horse's trust goes up when I eat the carrot. Okay. I mean, maybe the horse can jump over this. It seems like a bit of a high jump, but Man, they could have made like a horse Metroidvania where different horses have different like this horse can jump higher. This horse is unafraid of narrow
Let's
passageways.
go.
So you have to bring the right horse.
Giddy up. We shouldn't let the bear see us. Yeah.
Horse Pikmin. Barbie's bringing like 6 horses around at a time.
Giddy up. This deep water is making it hard for our horse to move fast. I'd better avoid these logs. We're almost out of
I
trust
did
on the
not.
friendship meter.
What? This is the worst hitbox, dude. You gotta be kidding me.
Great job. We got past the logs. Look, there's a foal up on that platform. I wonder how we can get to it. Giddy up.
This horse is unafraid of narrow passageways bumper sticker. I gotta be honest with you. Judge me for this however you want to. Well, first of all, if I ever have to drive anywhere, I just borrow my parents'
Those
car
logs are moving
for now.
fast.
But if I ever get my own car, I think I would probably cover it in bumper stickers.
Great job. We got past the logs.
I would fuck that car up. Because you just love to see a fun car like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I'd better avoid these logs. Great job. We got past the logs.
No. No, I think I'm pro bumper sticker.
Giddy up.
Well, I mean, cause like, I don't know, yeah, who gives a shit about the look of the car? Like, I'm not one of those car weenies.
Giddy up. Oh no, a whole valley of rolling logs to avoid.
And Crash Bandicoot level here. A whole valley of rolling logs.
Giddy up. Phew, finally past that valley of rolling logs. Those logs are moving fast. I'd better avoid these logs. Great job. We made it across the river. This area looks really muddy. This looks like some sort of maze.
Hold up, get the cube. I haven't gotten any cubes yet. I don't know what they do. Get the pink cube.
Giddy up. Great job. We made it past the muddy area. Look, a missing horse. We'll need to get close to her to lasso her. Let's try to catch the horse. We need to be close to the horse to use the lasso. Great job.
You're mine,
We
horse.
rescued one of the horses. Hi, Christy. I've just rescued a horse. Can you come pick it up and take it
Christy
back to the
just
riding
shows
school?
up and gets the horse, though. We don't know how Christy's getting the horse back to the stable. She's got to, like, somehow lead the horse all the way back through that level. I think we're gonna get like a new theme here, because look how it's the tree, and now we've got, like, that was 1 tree, 2 tree, 3 tree. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 snowflake. We might get like some winter levels, and then those might be beach levels because they're seashells. Snowy Mountains Trail 1. Yeah, do they airlift the horse back?
This trail leads to the snowy mountains. I bet we'll find some horses up here.
Wait, is the horse just right there? Is that a foal? No, that's just a foal. That kind of looked like a full-sized horse from back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna have Forest World, Ice World, and Beach World.
Whoa, the ice is very slippery.
Oh my god, a horse
Careful.
drifting. Look at that.
Giddy up. That arch looks low. We should duck.
I literally was still holding the A button. Apparently
Let's be careful not to hit things like trees and rocks that are on the path
Apparently
when we're
you gotta
running,
repress
or we'll lose
it.
trust from the friendship meter.
I don't know what happens if the friendship meter hits 0, but I'm guessing it's a death. The horse won't let you ride him anymore, and you have to like restart the level. Maybe it kicks you back to the stable. Would that be too hardcore for a game probably made for like 8-year-old girls? No continues, sent back to stable.
A maze of trees. I bet there's a foal here somewhere.
Horrifying game over screens. I think this is not the way. I think that's just a foal. Now I'm lost, though.
Giddy up.
Maybe I came from this way. If we don't see any coins, then I probably came from this way. Yeah, there's the 2 arches. I see what we gotta do.
Let's go.
I could see... I mean, it's a shame that this game doesn't have a story. I could definitely see there being like a traumatizing pre-render game over screen depicting the
Trail is
evil
really
banker
slippery. I
buying
don't think we can run here.
the stable and like evicting the horses. You know, kind of in like a when you release one of your Chow in Sonic Adventure 2 and it shows you the sad picture of the Chow leaving.
Giddy up. We've unlocked the gate. Yeah. That bridge looks unstable. We'd better lead our horse across.
Sorry, horse, you have to cross the rope bridge. What? The horse got jammed on this. Hang on, come on. You gotta go, horse. This is a really long rope. Okay. I like that it just draws the rope between Barbie and the horse, so it just gets really long if the horse gets stuck on something. It's got like a weird rubber band look to it.
Giddy up! Oh, look! A bear! If he sees me, he may growl. We shouldn't let the bear see us. Whoa! A giant snowball! Better not get hit by one of those.
I'm gonna have to lead my horse. Nope, the horse will do this bridge. It just wouldn't do the others.
Yeah! Our horse is getting really dirty. We better Look, a missing horse. We'll need to get close to her to lasso her. Yeah! Let's try to catch the horse. We need to be close to the horse to use the lasso. Great job! We've rescued one of the horses.
So the main menu of this, it was like new game, load game, mini games. I wonder what they mean by mini games. Because so far there haven't been any mini games. Unless they count like the horse race we did or the lassoing or something. I wonder if at some point we're gonna get thrown into like a horse Mario Party sequence. I mean, not that, but like if there will be like mini games like that we just haven't gotten to yet, or they're like off to the side somewhere.
What a beautiful view! The bridge is broken.
I think your sister owned this. We did not have this game as a kid.
I don't think we can leap over this gap.
Games that my sister had were all like on Game Boy Advance. Those are the sister games that I had. Like the Disney Princesses GBA game. That's So Raven 2 on GBA. There was a Mary Kate and Ashley game. Couple like that.
This ice is hard enough to walk on.
Those are my sister had this games.
There's a pole trapped on that ice. We must find something to bridge the gap. We made it across. Great job. Giddy up.
Pretty sure that's right.
Giddy up.
Yeah, no, I guess that's maybe
You're
not
getting
where I
dusty,
came
girl.
from.
We better clean. Giddy up.
Stop telling me to clean the horse. I do what I want.
Giddy up.
Okay, no, wait, I did come from here.
Giddy up. What a dense forest. Better not get lost in here.
Yes, there was a baby horse trapped in the ice back there. Unfortunately for him, I'm pretty sure he's optional. So, goodbye.
I don't think we can go on the chairlift.
Why not? Horse can't go on the chairlift? Chairlifts are a really fun level design element.
go.
I do think that more ice levels would benefit from having a chairlift in them. That's like been a secret opinion of mine for a long time. I think chairlifts are just really fun in general.
Yeah.
If it were up to me, I would probably be installing chairlifts like at the mall and shit like that. There would just be a lot more chairlifts in the world.
Giddy up.
No, you do not under any circumstances have to shout out Paper Mario Sticker Star. I think chairlifts are fun, and I don't know, that's it. I just think they're fun.
Let's avoid the chairlifts. The timer has started. Let's find all the other clocks in the area.
I mean, sure, but like... Okay, I'm not finding all the clocks in the area if I have to go back for those two. Sorry, clocks. I'm out of here. It's like monorails a little bit, where it's like... The total joy in the world would increase from building more of these, for sure.
Hey, Christy. How's the search going?
Hi, Barbie. I just found a horse. I'm sure we'll find them all. How about a quick race before we look for the rest?
Okay.
The first one to finish all 3 laps wins.
Big ups to funiculars. Not really feeling funiculars, though. I'm not sure I've ever been on one.
Go! Yeah.
I don't think so. There's not a lot of funiculars in the world. There's a famous one in Pittsburgh. And I was there for AGDQ, but we did not go on the funicular. I think the funicular is closed, actually, or at least it was at the time. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely, like, I don't know, man. It's like if you're gonna use chairlifts as transport, like, they literally install chairlifts just, like, as a ride at, like, amusement parks, you know? Like, that's how fun they are. I'm not alone in thinking this. And, like, they give good... I don't know, it just gives, like, a good, like, vertical interest to the space. Like, we went to the Mall of America at SGDQ last year. Would it not be excellent if there was a chairlift overhead? Wouldn't that just improve the vibe, like, a lot? And, like, the mall's really big, so... It's the really perfect... I really think that that's perfect if you install a chairlift in your mall. If you have a really big mall, it should have one.
Great job, Barbie. You won the race.
You almost beat me, Christy.
Cable cars, sort of uninteresting.
Back to the stables now. Good luck finding
You
the
know,
rest
I'm
of the
not gonna
horses.
like shit on public transit bros. It's not really what I'm here to do. Like, you know, you've met these people on the internet where they're like, that's like something they're passionate about, is like public transit. And they're like always bitching about cars and stuff like that. I'm not here to dunk on those people or anything. I'm not saying that it's bad to have a cable car. But I am saying that they're just not that exciting. Like you just have a bus. I don't know. I'm not sure that I value a cable car over a bus. Actually, buses are probably just better. Oh god, rack attack. Oh, the rack attack is real. Oh, if you mean aerial cable cars, I think that's fun. That's cool. That's
If
good.
the bear sees us, it may roar and frighten our horse.
I was thinking like San Francisco cable car, which is like the San Francisco cable car. Like no, I very don't believe that anyone is like taking the cable car to work, you know? Like that is a novelty because we acknowledge that it is not better than the bus.
Giddy up! The time has run out and we missed some clocks. Maybe we should try again.
But yeah, if it's like one of those like you get in a cabin and then it's hanging from the cable, like a chairlift, but instead of a chair, it's like a whole boxed car. I think that's fun. I'm cool with that. And what have I discovered? What? But where? Has anyone ever told Barbie not to play in closed mines? That's like very dangerous. What
We
is
need to
it?
get through the crystal caverns to reach the
We're
top
moving
of
through the
mountain.
crystal caverns. It's cool.
There's a fall on that far ledge. I wonder if there are any objects to build bridges across to it.
This looks kind of complicated. How about
Giddy up!
we leave?
There's a lever.
Yeah, all the foals in this level are trapped behind mechanisms. The Barbie will not be getting off the dang horse. There's a Mary-Kate and Ashley Horse Girl movie where they interact with a ghost horse. That's cool.
Look at that huge ice block pyramid, and there's a fall at the top.
I was never exposed to any horse girl media. My sister was not into horses at all.
Better not let any snowballs hit me. Oh no, more snowballs.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Watch for falling rocks.
Yeah. All right, we've reached the top of Snowy Mountain. Look, a missing horse. I'm gonna have to chase her to lasso her.
Hold up. There's a free full heal here. There we go. All carroted up.
Let's try to catch the horse. We need to be close to the horse to use the lasso. Great job! We've rescued one of the horses. Hi, Christy. I've just rescued a horse.
I
Can you
don't
come
know.
pick it up
I
and
don't know
take
the
it back to
history of
riding
that.
school? The friendship meter is full. Giddy up! friendship meter is full. There should be a missing horse. When we pass through the clock, we can start a special race. Pick up all the clocks you see before time runs out, and you can win a prize. Giddy up!
Yeah, I don't know. Horses are for, like, weird aristocratic dudes.
We beat the clock challenge and won a new ribbon. Let's go.
I like that they've textured on the way the light reflects off the water onto the rocks. That's a good detail.
Yeah. Giddy up. We shouldn't get too close to those flies.
And just for whoever was complaining about me not getting the chests, we'll get this one. I'll get this one. I'll have Barbie climb across on this. This is why I don't get the chests, by the way. Look how long this is gonna take for her to get over there. World's worst Uncharted game. And it was 5 coins. And now we go back. This is why I've not been engaging. Can she not just cross that? It's literally like 6 inches of water. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the problem with crossing that is. We've been in much deeper water. The country that tends to do the best at equestrian sports in the Olympics is Germany. Is that true? Yo, I think that's our 5th game. I think we're finally in there. Unless I lost count. 1, 2. Yep, yeah, there's 5. Cool. Disable that. So pole 65 will be... Hang on, let me just get this out of my title. The 5 games for pole 65 are Maximum Chase, Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, Metal Slug 3, Crusty Demons, and Mech Assault.
Let's go.
Are you a Mech Assault person for that? See, I used Splinter Cell for that. The original Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell.
Let's go.
I think nowadays...
Our horse is getting really dirty. We better wash her off. We can wash our horse.
all the Tony Hawk games work as well. There was also, I remember there being an exploit for, like, Agent Under Fire is another one. The German horse girls are the most powerful. I did tune in. I think maybe for the Tokyo Olympics, I did catch some of the horse sports. And I think it's really funny that one of them is literally just like walking the horse around. It's just so, I mean, just in general, the whole premise is a bit ridiculous. Like, this is a sport that relies so much on whether or not your horse feels like doing it. Like, it's just not that, I don't know. But yeah, dressage is just like you have a routine where you just walk your horse around the ring for a couple minutes. And then they like score you on how fancy your horse is.
Giddy up.
And they had like commentary on it and stuff where they were like, wow, look at the control of that horse. You know, at those steps, you know, 1 foot over the other, just perfect, completely clean steps from the horse. It's just like, it's like the horse could just not feel like it, and then you lose. Like, this is not a
Let's
sport.
the horse to use the lasso. Great job. We've rescued one of the horses. Hi, Teresa. I've just rescued a horse. Can you come pick it up and take it back to the riding school?
So like, I don't know, it was a bit silly, but I did watch a decent amount of it. I have not ever ridden a horse, no.
All right, our horse has got plenty of carrots and our friendship meter is full again. Let's
Maybe
ride.
there's more technique to it. Maybe it is a sport.
All right, our horse has got plenty of carrots and our friendship meter is full again. Let's ride. Look, the sea. There must be a horse on this beach somewhere.
Describing the horse as RNG.
Oh no, a couple of turtles. We should avoid them. Look, a seal. Giddy up.
Oh my god, walrus.
This foal is scared of seals. We need to
Oh, it's a
feed it
seal,
so they
sorry.
ignore us.
Sorry. Get a closer look. There he is.
Giddy up. Giddy up.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he's an enemy. That's a villainous seal. I'll stop at the next seal and see if we can pet the seal. But I think they're like the raccoons and stuff where you're not supposed to do that.
There's a foal trapped on an island over there. I'll need to find a way to get over to it. Yeah. Giddy up. Giddy up.
Got hit by the... What is that? Oh, it's a wrecked ship. From back around the corner, you could only see the tip of it, and I kind of thought it was gonna be a giant seal. Like I saw like this, and it just seemed like it was gonna be the Omega seal.
Let's go. The friendship meter is full. Yeah. Yeah. Giddy up!
Oh, that was just a foal. I've been tricked into caring about a foal. Man, I guess I might as well get it now. Game tricked me.
Don't be afraid. Hi, Teresa. It's Barbie. There's a foal waiting to be picked up at a safe point.
The horse gonna be able to pathfind me from back here? Yeah, cool.
Let's go. What a beautiful grotto. Giddy up! This foal is scared of all the seagulls. I'll have to clear this beach to rescue her.
No.
The timer has started. Let's find all the other clocks in the area.
Oh, there's a seal. I have to check if you can pet the seal. There's no way.
Yeah!
They've decided that seals are the enemy in this game. Hey, Spock. Nah, there's nothing I can do. I can feed the seal this apple. That's the best I can do.
The time has run out and we missed some clocks. Maybe we should try again. Giddy up!
This is just the clock game area. Now we've got like seals in the grass. I feel like this is not where you would find a seal. It's like in this grassy area. Do seals even know what grass is? I feel like they wouldn't go there.
Hi, Barbie. I just found another horse. I think we may find them all. How about a quick race before we look for the rest?
Okay.
The first one to finish 3 laps
Oh,
wins.
well this is Mrs. Hepburn.
3, 2, 1.
She's out getting the horses back on her own.
Giddy up!
Apparently if you get the coins, you unlock rewards. That's what the coins are for. And by rewards, I just mean like outfits. There are no credits. We're never getting credits. I mean, I think credits were an option from the main menu, but 100%ing the game just gets you a text box congratulating you for 100%ing the game. So I think we're just gonna call it after getting all of the major horses back. And getting the foals just gets you a voice line congratulating you for getting the foals. It's not really... Neither of those things are really endings. Real man 100% Barbie's horse adventure for the Xbox. Well, sorry. Fake man here, I guess. but I don't think sitting through several more hours of this would be very good.
Great job, Barbie. You won the race.
You almost beat me, Mrs. Hepburn.
I don't think it was that
Maybe
close.
next time, I'd better take the horse back to the stables now. Good luck finding the rest of the horses.
Thanks, Mrs. Hepburn. I'll radio in when I find more. See you back at the stables. All right, our horse has got plenty of carrots and our friendship meter is full again.
All right, our
Let's
horse has
ride.
got plenty of carrots.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that you get the horse meter full line every time it loads into a level. Our horse has got plenty of carrots.
The friendship meter is full. Let's go. There's a foal out there on that island. Maybe we can get out to there if we stay on horseback. Yeah. I'll bet there's a foal in one of those huts. Let's go.
That kind of seems true. They did show Barbie's two friends, who both definitely looked like they just took Barbie and then just like swapped out a different skin color. And then that was it. I think they all had the same model. This is fun. We've got like a boardwalk level. It's a little lacking in detail. Like if
Giddy up.
this is the boardwalk level, where is everybody? Why is the boardwalk like half destroyed?
All right, our horse has got plenty of carrots and our friendship
I'm
meter is full
guessing,
again.
so I don't know
Let's
for
ride.
sure, but I do know that they made like 1 million
Look, the
Barbie
lighthouse.
CGI animated films.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that Barbie Horse Adventures is probably a movie. And the characters probably are in the movie.
Giddy up. Giddy up.
Greg Chun's in a few of the Barbie movies. Yagami showing up to talk to Barbie about something.
Look, it's the last missing horse. I'll need to get close to her to lasso her.
Wait, this is like the shortest level in the game. That's really the last horse? Barbie and her sisters in a ponytail. Maybe this specific incarnation of Barbie Horse Adventure is...
All right, our
There
horse
is
has got
one,
plenty of carrots and our
only
friendship
one
meter is full
dedicated
again.
Barbie
Let's ride.
horse dedicated
Let's try to
Barbie
catch the
movie,
horse.
and it's
We
2010s.
need to
Huh.
get close to the horse to use the lasso.
That seems like
Great
a
job.
real missing
Rescue
potential.
one of the horses. Hi, Christy. I just rescued a horse.
Oh no, there's
Can you
Barbie
come pick
Horse
it up and take
Adventures
it back to
Mystery
where it
Ride
was home?
2000. Oh, that's a game. That's a game though.
All right, our horse has got plenty of carrots and our friendship
Well-
meter is full again. Let's ride.
I mean, there you go.
Do you want to clean the
It's unsatisfying, but that was the
Move
last
front,
level of the
move
game.
brush over your horse's body using the directional pad or the left thumbstick. We only have a certain amount of time to clean the horse. The soap on the brush will run out over time, so you'll need to dip it in the bucket to put more on. That's it! You've added more soap to the brush.
Is the horse getting clean? I really can't see.
Uh-oh, the soap's running out.
I clean one area really well. Is there any visible difference there?
Press the A button to dip the brush into the bucket to add more soap. Great job! The horse is getting cleaner.
Listen, wee kids, do you want me to sit here for all of today and all of tomorrow, 100%ing this game, just for a text message that also doesn't play an ending or roll credits or any of that? Everyone saying yes is lying right now. Like, I guarantee you that.
Great job! The horse
Amount
is
of
clean.
horse clean. We've reached 100% amount of horse clean. Something about that gets me, dude. Amount of horse clean, 100%.
Giddy up!
I do have to wonder, though. This is still closed. What's a horse girl gotta do to get in here? Like, hang on, I actually saw... Hold up. I did see... Okay, yeah, here's a 4-hour-long video of someone emulating the PS2 version, and I'm pretty sure they do go in there at some point. Yeah. No. Okay, yeah, so that opens when you get all of the foals. And in there is a clock game. Then that opens a gate. Huh. It doesn't seem like anything happens back there, though. Sorry, Sorry, I was watching the video. It looks like basically nothing of interest happens back there. There's just a bunch more coins you can pick up to get the last couple, like, outfits unlocked or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're just gonna call it here. I think we're just gonna call it here for Barbie Horse Adventure. I don't know. Like, how long? Hang on. Wild Horse Rescue. Yeah, like the 100% speedrun of this is 3 hours long. And it literally just gets you a text box and nothing else. It literally just gets you a text box. There's no ending. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough. Yo, thanks for the 45 months, more nothings. I appreciate it a ton. We should get more netplay scheduled sometime. We should really do that. Listen, I don't know how serious or not serious you're being. I personally can handle it, but for the same reason that we don't play sports games, I think we are going to not 100% Barbie just to get one text box that says congrats on finding everything. I think that the same logic dictates both. So we're gonna wrap this up then. That was game number 63, Barbie Horse Adventures Wild Horse Rescue. Yeah, there will be more horse gaming. Please look forward to Breeders' World Cup Thoroughbred Champions. That game, depending on if there's an ending and how we get there, that game might be long. That game might be really long. So, there will be more horses in our future. That was Barbie Horse Adventures. Played it for a little under an hour and a half. No sewers. Really, there were only 3 types of level. There was like autumn-themed level, ice-themed level, and beach-themed level, and that was it. They did have some minor variants, like I feel like the first forest level was like kind of normal. Then I feel like the 3rd level in each world was like, this is when they start to get weird with it. Like level 3 of the ice world had the crystal cavern. Level 3 of the beach world had the like the boardwalk. There's like a carousel there and stuff. It's like possibly, you know it's bad when I'm like, wow, we went through a cave. They're really getting weird with it. Like that's considered exciting in this game when there's a cave that you have to go through. They really, I don't know, man. They really stayed grounded in their realistic low stakes adventure with this one, where there's just not that much exciting stuff out there. It's exciting when you find a slightly ruined old house in the woods in Forest Level 3, where it's just like, yeah, I guess in real life that is about the most exciting thing you're gonna find out in the woods, but I don't know, man, it's a video game. So I don't know why they made all of the gameplay optional. Or why there's no ending. But if I had to get all those foals, it would have been really boring. So maybe I'm thankful. In fact, I am thankful. Like having to constantly, like it was like when the off horse controls were just very slow and clunky in this game, where like it was like genuinely kind of anti-fun to have to get off the horse. And I would expect it to be fun. You know, like there are things that only Barbie can do when she's off the horse. Then there are things that you need the horse to do. It's kind of like I'm thinking like if you recontextualize this, like swap out the horse for a car. And it, like then you have a much more standard gameplay formula that you see in a lot of games, where you drive the car to where you have to go, then you get out of the car and you do something, then you get back in the car and go to the next thing. Like that's pretty normal. But they just made Barbie so slow, dude. Like it just, I don't know. Getting those foals was like, I got the first couple and it was like, oh god, am I gonna be doing this the whole game? There's like 9 levels of this. No, I'm out, dude. So as weird as it was that we could basically just skip everything, what was there seemed kind of bad, so I'm not sure that I mind skipping it. In other words, yeah, it's a 4 out of 5, for sure. No, I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give this a 2. I don't know. It's I really don't think it's like a 1-1. No. My heart tells me it's a 2. So we're gonna leave it at a 2. At least it looks kind of nice. The soundtrack was kind of like relaxing. It's a 2. It's what it is. What it is. You know. As usual, this is like a. You know, we gotta pull out like the Dora the Explorer caveat on this one, where it's like I also acknowledge that 27-year-old men who have played hundreds of games are not necessarily the target audience for this one, but I also counter that that's not a reason to make a boring game. So that's where we're gonna leave it.